laying it down at center ice. So win away from 100 points in the standings for the 7th time in Wild franchise history. Haven't done that since 103 back in the 22-23 season. Minnesota navigating a line change with a puck nearby. Able to get away from it. Albert Johansson rips one, scores! First shot of the game goes in as Albert Johansson gets the Red Wings on the board.
An unlikely source, a defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings. You can see the hop, skip, and a jump by the Wild, but good move by Johansson, and he just rips that one on the bottom of the corner. Just a terrific shot by Johansson. A good, nice pull, gets his head up, and boy, the goaltender, not much opportunity.
After it to the Wild, his centering pass goes right on through Urov. As the Wild have reunited their Russian line here as Tarasenko snaps one into the glove. The goal is Johansson. As this one turned out, it's Boldy. Snap it on goal.
Oh, there's a cutoff.
Here's Kaprizov. Shot changed directions and kicked out by Cam Talbot. Threw it off the apron of the goal. It bounced out to the slot. Quinn Hughes was able to get a read on that and skate to it, right wing wall. Quinn Hughes with a shot and a save made by Talbot. Rebound has scored it away from danger. And it's off the glass from Petrie. Boldy with a pass on the entry for Johansson. He rips a shot. It caught the shaft of the stick of Talbot and sends it up and out of play. There's a chance off the glass again as Edmondson lifted it high.
Is there some kind of scouting report on that goaltender?
Circle back and then in stride for Hartman. Couldn't handle the pass, but it's back to Zuccarello across the ice. Kaprizov got it on net and a save made by Talbot.
Thus far, not too many turnovers. Hartman loses, and that's just a soft play by Seider. He's got to be a lot better than that. And then a beautiful pass from Zuccarello all the way to Kaprizov. I mean, that's a tough shot just to get on net, and he got it.
Taken away by Comfort, sent behind the net. Perron for Johansson, the goal scorer. Around the boards, Casper, wrist shot, swallowed up there. And now has joined his brother here for a potential long playoff run. Here's Marcus Foligno, wrist shot, glove save, Cam Talbot. Tied for that final wild card spot. And this whole thing is going to come down to what they can do over the last 6 games of the year.
And maybe that was a wake-up call for the Red Wings.
Here's a turnover, and it's Boldy. He has Johansson. He'll shoot it. He scores! So the Red Wings score in their first shot of the first. The Wild respond in their first shot of the second, and it's all even to start the period.
About the commitment of playing and being strong. Watch this, Boldy down in there. Okay, almost got it out. Good little play by Eriksson Ek. And then this man knows how to shoot the puck, and you know what? He was looking in the opposite direction, Brendan. If you watch, he didn't even look at the net. Watch his head. Not looking, not looking. I know where the net is. It never moved.
Kaprizov across. Hartman swallowed up. That's a nice job by Ben Sherratt to close on him quickly. This puck off the skate of Sherratt and tear him behind the net.
And Bernard Docker's got to get that puck in. I mean, those passes right at the top of the blue line, it's a win or a lose, and if you lose, you're in trouble.
Spurgeon. Kaprizov. And it's Brodin taking the ice in front of him. Dropped off Zuccarello. Zuccarello to the interior. Puck rolled on him, and it rolled right to Hartman. He'll look off a pass. Thrown, scores! Kirill Kaprizov got a last-second deflection, and it is 2-1 Minnesota.
But he also doesn't mind hanging around the net. And you can see the Red Wings, they just struggled a little bit with, you know, in the defensive zone. They were so good in the offensive zone, or excuse me, the first period. And that's the old cliche, just shoot the puck. You just never know what's going to happen. Does that go off Docker, Bernard Docker? Looks like it, huh?
They went off Kaprizov. 7 seconds later, Kaprizov gets his 41st.
And that was just a good play by Hartman.
Here they come again. Tarasenko driving, one hand, kicked away by Talbot.
Well, again, there's Johansson. Doesn't make sure he's got his man. And strong move to the net by Tarasenko.
Middleton turned it over. Mazur's pass, Casper's shot, juggled, and Gustafsson able to gather it up.
That's important.
Slider over for Raymond. Lucas Raymond. Larkin had it on the backhand, couldn't get the shot off until he lost the angle. Now Patrick Kane rips one, rebound, shot high. Who settles it down just inside the blue line.
Big kill for Red Wings.
Kaprizov, that one sailed straight on through. It's coming around to Zuccarello. Tarasenko on the dump in. Hartman hard around. Tarasenko again, got it through Seider. Johansson behind for Hartman, nobody in front, penalty set to expire. Here comes Tarasenko, the shot blocked by Seider, kept alive by Middleton. Backdoor play, scores! Tarasenko from a tough angle, and it's 3 straight to start the period for Minnesota.
This is something that Minnesota must practice, because they've had it 3 or 4 times. And again, watch this to your left of your screen. This gets it away, and Talbot's there in a hurry, but it's just so good. Middleton with a beautiful pass, partially deflected in front by Johansson. But man alive, that's look at this shot. That's a sharpshooter. My.
We are halfway through the hockey game. It's a 3-1 Wild lead. Here's Brodin with a shot, and a screen provided at the last moment by Hartman, but still the stop made by Bernard Docker. Sees the ice in front of him. Will put it on the stick of Dylan Larkin.
They got to find a way to get a goal to get the fans back in the game.
Oh, look out here. It's Kaprizov off the bench. Scores! Kirill Kaprizov coming on the ice, and the puck set up perfectly for him at the blue line. He scores his second of the period.
I'm watching him come down his wing, and you can see Bernard Docker is just going to try and get it in. It's turned over just inside the blue line, and then loose puck, there's a change. And that thing snapped off his stick. And again, he had no room. Talbot had a really good angle, top of the circle, or top of the crease. Look at his position. And he just...
5.5 to go here in the period as Patrick Kane carries in, shovels it over for DeBrincat. He'll rip one on goal, but it's gloved and held by Gustafsson. And by the way, they just adjusted the shots down to 3 shots in the period for Detroit.
This is the home building. Don't they know that?
That one off the belly of Gustafsson. And if Minnesota wins this game in any fashion, Montreal will officially clinch a playoff spot. And that would make 4 out of the 8 spots spoken for in the Eastern Conference. Taken away by Johansson. The pass got through the skates of Quinn Hughes.
Look at the swarm defense there, Brendan. There's no room for these guys.
DeBrincat shot. Smothered. As they try and end a 9-year playoff drought. Quinn Hughes will leave this one off behind, but Raymond is all over it and puts one right off the mask of Gustafsson on the opening shift. Coming around towards DeBrincat. Sherratt's pass off the stick of Kopp. They'll play it out to the blue line. Rister off of Gustafsson. Thought he had it. He did not. Puck hands off for Larkin. Pressure continues. Sandin Pellikka dragging away. Now it's Larkin in the middle of the ice. I'll drop it one more time. Sandin Pellikka. Rister scores! With the screen in front, Axel Sandin Pellikka has brought the Red Wings within 2.
So they get a little drop pass. So the Red Wings just keep moving the puck. A little drop pass here. Larkin over to Pellikka. A big screen in front of the net. And that's a terrific shot because he gets himself in the open. Sees it, watch him go to his right, and then a quick snapshot, a little screen. I don't know if anybody deflected that one you can see in front of the net, but the Red Wings certainly need.
A little life to the crowd here at Little Caesars as DeBrincat headmans for Kopp, closed on by Petrie. It's Sherratt who joined in. Brodin poked at it, but it came for DeBrincat, and it winds right up on the stick of Patrick Kane. It pinballed on goal after a partial block by Petrie. Well, a couple of good opportunities for Detroit to get back with within 1. Patrick Kane with the look, the tip on a block, and Gustafsson.
3 breaks, so everybody's playing a lot of hockey. Fans are getting to watch a lot of hockey.
Edmondson scores! J.T. Compher! It's a 1-goal game!
And simple hockey again, Brendan. Again, just getting the puck deep. Get it back to Evansson, and that man there, Comfort's able to get the puck. There's Kasper. Okay, a little chip and chase. Okay, let me look over the shoulders. Nice little pass back, and there's Evansson. That goes off the skate of Hartman a little bit first, and then maybe over to Comfort, but doesn't matter. Look at the Red Wings in front of the net. That all happens. There's a beautiful shot right there. Didn't hit anybody except for the guy that put it in the net. That's all that matters. Now we have a hockey game, Brennan, but just a nice, easy job.
Kaprizov and Zuccarello with Hartman on the ice for their next shift for the Wild as Kopp knocks down an airborne puck. Kane and DeBrincat go to the net. Scores! Patrick Kane!
wasn't a particular pass to anybody. Watch this, just a flip out right there. And then Kopp's able to time it perfectly, watches it, handles it, and then, boy, oh boy, tic-tac-toe. That's DeBrincat over to Patrick Kane. That's the right guy to have the puck.
Rolling to the line for Boldy. He's on the move again. Matt Boldy loads it up. Can't shoot with Comfer in his hip pocket. Boldy, cross ice. Kaprizov scores! The hat-trick goal for Kirill Kaprizov puts the Wild back out in front.
Not giving him any opportunity. And then eventually, did you see, look at the pressure there. And then, boy, oh boy, I mean, that's just a terrific goal scorer, shooting the puck as well as he did. I mean, the pass comes across, and goaltender's got no shot. Boldy's got his head up, and that's just a one-timer. Hits the far corner. I don't know if he's aiming there, Brendan, but it comes off his stick hard. It comes off in a hurry. He just puts himself in position outside the dot area.
20 seconds left. Raymond, he'll enter the zone. Kopp to the front, off the shoulder of Gustafsson. Jump ball played by Faber.
At the end of the day, just not good enough. But this one here, right at the very end, what an opportunity. Little deflection and hits the shoulder of Gustafsson.